Yeah, hello guys. So in this episode of ear training, we will be moving from the do orientation to the re orientation. In other words, we've been learning ear training from do. So we've been doing do, re, do, mi, do, fa, do, so, do, right? But now we are moving our orientation to re. Re, mi, re, so, re, la, re. And the reason this is important for us to shift orientation to re is because most times people identify things or sounds by the preceding note. And now, since we've only trained our ears to identify notes from a do orientation, in other words, the song has to be coming from do, you might not be able to recognize the sound if it is not preceded by a do sound, right? So basically, we are learning to have orientation from different places on the keyboard or different sounds. For example, your mom, to you, your mom is mommy. But to your aunt, your mom is sister, right? Your auntie will call your mom sister. So depending on where you are, relative to what you are trying to identify, the name changes. And that also applies to sound. You've learned to know notes from the do perspective. You also have to know notes from a re perspective, from a mi perspective. So we'll keep shifting the perspective, the orientation of where we are coming from and approaching that particular sound, so that irrespective of what precedes a note you want to identify, because you've gone through all the perspectives or orientation of ear training, you'll be able to identify a sound. Hope those grammar were not so much. It just means you being able to know a sound from different preceding notes, because most of us identify sound relatively, by relative pitch, by first of all figuring the sounds before the sound you're trying to identify. Now, if all you practice is from the do, you will not be able to know a sound from the re, that if do is not in the preceding notes. For example, listen to this so. That's easy to know, so, do, re, mi, fa, so. But if I go on and do something like this, hold on. Some of you don't even know what that is. Because I didn't start from do, you are lost. But that's still so, mi, fa, so. I could as well do something like this. Some of you still don't know that that is so. That's so. But I started from T. T la so. So preceding notes are very powerful. That's why we'll be changing our orientation. So the exercise for this episode is this. That is it. You hum it 5 times and then you say the names 5 times. I'm going to do it once, and that will be your exercise for the week. So do, re, mi, fa, so, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, so, fa, mi, re, do. 5 times, then you hum it.